What's your name? Hi, Naomi. Are you excited? What's happening today?
Okay, what's going on? Why are you excited?
Woohoo!
Exciting? Yeah.
Another sleepless night on concrete feather bed. These thoughts of you like bullets to my soul. I've got to find a way to get you home. Oh, I'll find a way to get you here if it takes my fleeting breath. Another sunrise hits the ground and it's a dark hole inside. Light is away. I hope you know there is somebody searching.
My friends never believe it. I'm this calm. I'm giving relaxation advice to everybody about how to handle the fish. Do your nervous dance.
I'm sick.
Come on, let me see the feet move.
I'm sick to my stomach. Bad. Kathleen had
nervous?
to give me breathing exercise tips.
I called 4 times today. Is that too many?
Hey, if you can do it on American Idol, you can do it for this.
I said, now my friends are spending as much time voting for me as for, yeah, it's all good. Yes.
We want an update. We want an update.
What did we find out?
Huh?
What did we find out?
That the plane just left like a while ago. And we're sitting and waiting, and it was supposed to, it left when it was supposed to be here.
There's Jason.
Here comes Jason. No kids.
Just about the time that we're going to become American. Here we go. Going to become American.
Our way down there. Wait, they're here now? We're here?
We're here, finally.
What time? Like that.
I don't know. It is,
It's 12:54 a.m. So we're almost we are the next day. It is the January 22nd. January 22nd. Friday, January 22nd at 12:54 a.m. We're about. You just landed in the United States.
hey Ken, they're here.
For the
And U.S. soil.
yes.
She's with them. Yeah.
Good. Because I wanted her before.
It's someone having
Woo! Yes. Thank you. Dunkin' Donuts. Woo!
I don't know what's what, but have at 'em, guys.
Thank you.
Chocolate.
I would love to have one. I don't care which one I get.
Kathleen Agland. Kent Agland. We're tired. What time is it?
I don't know. I'm still like dizzy from having to jump out of bed. 5:30.
So what happened? We went up, we slept for an hour?
Maybe an hour and a half. Slept.
And then we got a call from Ryan's mom, and here we are to get our
name tags.
I see the news people are now back.
I've lost my voice. I think it's just from the dirt in the air and in Haiti and talking so much, I guess. I don't know. But yesterday we had another earthquake, 4.6. I mean, it's not, they call it aftershock, but I believe in its own right. It was an earthquake, okay? It shook our house and shook the windows and moved the floor a little bit. And so this was as we were trying to get ready, and of course the women ran outside. They can't stay in the house, and we're screaming, "No, you can't! We got to get the kids ready to go." And so they did come back in with a lot of trepidation, but they got them finished, ready to go. It was a little chaotic. We thought we'd left kids in the orphanage that should have been here, and so we're checking off, trying to see. Finally, when we got to the airport, Stephanie stood at the top of the stairs and checked them off as they came up the stairs onto the plane, and sure enough, we had them all. 2 kids did not get their visas. We're really sad about that, but the U.S. Embassy had 500 people outside yesterday, every day, and they are frazzled there. They haven't slept. They're sleeping inside the embassy a lot. And I think it was just too much. They had promised those to us, and we didn't get them. One was a mother who was in Haiti with her child, so it's not a big deal. She's just going to have to wait 2 days or so for her to get her visa. The other one was a little boy that unfortunately had an error on the papers the first time he went through, and so he didn't get his visa. Rose Laura became sick on, I don't even know what day it was. Tuesday night, and when I went upstairs around 3 o'clock in the morning, they told me that she needed an IV, checked her, she sure did, started an IV on her. She did better during the night, and then in the morning, the day we're leaving, she crashed. And I think it was just a thing of fever, dehydration, whatever. We didn't think we'd bring her, and God touched her. Amen. And she was well enough to come. She was really good on the airplane, but she's now in the hospital just to be safe. Hopefully she will be released in just maybe 24 hours. We had IVs on her, we had antibiotics, and she, like I said, by just coming off the mountain where the oxygen was a little higher concentration, she started doing better. And so please everybody pray for her. And when we got here, we didn't take off until late. What time was it we took off?
It was at least 11.
Now it was like 11 o'clock. We couldn't get anybody to push the plane back. We were sitting there, nobody would come. The Air Force wouldn't come to, I don't know what they were doing, but they were busy. We did find a nice grassy space to sit on. The kids sang and had fun, and it was just a good time waiting. We made it an adventure for them. You know, how they were going to go on the airplane, and it helped that we went with them. Okay, Molly and Joyce are here. Stephanie, Amanda, yeah, Ryan's here, and it's people they know. And so they'd say, Madam John, are you coming too? I say, yeah, I'm coming too. And then pretty soon, Madam John, are you really going to get on the airplane? Yeah, I am. So it helped them. It didn't make it as fearful, and they have done so well. They have behaved perfectly. Everybody has commented about how well behaved my kids are. Do not spoil them. We sat in immigration for 7.5 hours. Now, they worked hard. Everybody there was working hard, but with 81 files, it took a long time. Washington decided that every child had to have fingerprints and a photo. That took a little extra time. Yeah, it was the airport here has been so nice. They sent people to meet us in Haiti and tell us what to expect when we got here. The press is here. I would like to allow one, maybe NBC. NBC has been really nice to us. NBC has helped us get these kids out. Today's show and CNN also has given us lots of coverage. And I truly believe that the U.S. government folded under pressure.
Yes.
I do. God protected my satellite dish.
Amen.
I was the only person in Haiti with an internet phone. And so we were first on the scene. And that really, yeah, the phone, you would not believe. I can't talk to anybody without call waiting buzzing in my ear. As soon as I hang the phone up, it rings. And in fact, we get tickled about it because it's so odd. But it has, you know, I've talked to more people around the world than I ever have. I always said I hated speech in school. I hated to have to stand up and give a speech. And God has given me the words to talk to them, and they like what we say, so they come back. And this has been a miracle. You have got your babies out with their babies. I'm so thankful for that. It was taken for more than 2 years. And I've got some little babies in there. And what a miracle. God took something that was awful and used it for good. Good for you guys. And I am so thankful for that. The kids are excited that you're here. They really don't understand this yet. We don't understand. I said it's the longest 9 days of my life. This has been stressful for all of us. We were working until many times I blog at 3:30 in the morning, and I'm back up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, because there's work that has to be done the next day. I think everything's in disarray. I don't think they'll ever know what was done and what wasn't done. Immigration never stamped anybody's passports, and so the U.S. government's saying that these are humanitarian parole kids. You must do a domestic adoption within 2 years. It must be finished, or the child has come back to Haiti. I don't think they'll do that, but it's a threat, okay? They could do it, and the Haitian government could do it. So the Haitian government is non-functioning at this time. They're talking, but they're not doing anything. And everybody says Haitian adoptions are finished. I don't know if that's going to be true or not, but at this time, we have to go on the assumption that for a while at least, it's finished. The Palace of Justice, the court, the civil court is gone. The palace is destroyed. The National Cathedral is destroyed. looks like a bomb hit it. Lori went, as I said on my blog, Lori went downtown, had to step over dead bodies to get into the French embassy. It was that bad. And it goes all the way from Port-au-Prince down to Jacmel, to the southern coast, the destruction. So, you know, it's going to take them a while to rebuild. And, you know, I don't think anybody's thought, we're just surviving right now. I'm so thankful that God took mercy on all of us and let the kids come. I think I prefer them here with you. They're safer. They got medicine, water, food. I've said that on every TV interview I've had. Why keep them in Haiti where we're having tremors and possibly a disease and lack of food, water, and medicine when they could come to their mom and dad? And we're going to do this trying to make it less traumatic, that we have really worked hard to not traumatize the children on this. They wanted me in immigration to bring some of the kids over, and then so that the press could see that they were moving out, and then not, you know, and then bring the others later. And you know what? My thing has always been the child first.
Yes.
And I felt these kids have watched friends leave for the different countries and they were left behind. I wanted them to see this as a happy time and a fun time, and they've had fun. They've played on the airplane, they had all kinds of junk food, Cheetos, and
spoiling them.
That's
why they're in
here. And so they've done really well. Now, I need to tell you, we ran out of clothing because we couldn't bring our clothing in here. They're over there getting dressed now, so they look nice for you. But we kind of ran out of clothing. They kind of stink a little bit. Because we've just been So what we're going to do, we're going to have four families come out at a time. We'll bring your child out to you, and then you can go in to either back here, if you want to come back here, or you can go in with the other children where there's food for the kids and clothing and diapers and everything. I know it's going to take a little bit. You don't have to sit out there for a long time to bond with them. You can take them in there to play and whatever. But I think it'll be less confusing to them if you meet them outside that busy room where all the kids are running. Family and Edson's mom, and then Erland.
Was that a minute yet?
Thank you for getting a flip cam. I broke it. This is not a waste of the video. This is a mom's first day. Run out to the street, fly to distant clouds, but it's just you and me. The day will come when all of this is gone. You've got to find a way to believe.
Exactly.
So close your eyes and dream of a better